Yo, we back once again with another movie review. I haven't done this in a minute. It's been a while. I've been slacking on my YouTube thing, but we back, man. You already know why I'm here. If you haven't read the title already, I am going to be reviewing Fantastic Four: First Steps. Just got out the theater, and I'm here to give my thoughts. Now, if you've been here at least once before, if you've been on my channel, you already know my gripes with Marvel these past recent years. I'm not going to give you the full spiel. I got a couple of videos expressing how I feel about the current state of Marvel. You go and check that out. But with this movie, man, I was kind of excited to see it, a tiny bit excited, because this is the MCU's introduction to Fantastic Four, right? So, you got that, and Fantastic Four is one of my favorite, Marvel heroes, and to see them finally in the MCU, it's a big moment. So I was kind of looking forward to seeing this, even though with Marvel's recent blunders in the past few years, this was one of the few that I was kind of looking forward to. And in short, I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm just going to say, in short, I was pleasantly surprised. This is a really good movie, man. I really enjoyed it. It started out kind of slow, I will say. Not bad, but it was going decent. And then when Galactus showed up, it started getting better from there. But overall, man, it's a solid movie. I can't complain too much about it. There are a few tiny little gripes I have with it. One of them is Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. I'm sorry, I still can't buy Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. To me, that's just me. I just don't think that he fits the bill well enough to play Reed. But it is what it is, man. In the movie, he wasn't bad, but he didn't really sell me on Reed Richards. And the other kind of little gripe that I have is with Quicksilver. Now, we all know that, Quicksilver has been gender swapped, so to speak. And, I'm not going to get into, the whole identity politics sort of thing, but I kind of wish that, Quicksilver, they could have kept Quicksilver as a man. This Quicksilver in the movie, she's not bad. She's not bad at all. I just, when I see her in the whole Quicksilver thing, I'm just like, that's not Quicksilver to me, really. But she was not bad in the movie. I kind of got over that, once I started watching the movie. She was pretty good in it, so even though I prefer Quicksilver being like Quicksilver in the comics, this depiction of Quicksilver, in the end, it wasn't too bad. So yeah, overall, man, I think this is solid, man. This is probably one of my favorite MCU films in goddamn quite some time. You know what I mean? I left the theater pretty well satisfied, man. This is good. This is good. So, Marvel, round of applause. This is how your movie should be. My favorite part of the movie was Galactus. They nailed Galactus, man. Galactus was fucking dope. He didn't really get, that much screen. He got good enough screen time, but overall, his look, they nailed it. I am pleased. I am happy. We got the Galactus that we should have gotten 20 years ago when we got the first Fantastic Four movie with Galactus back in the Fox Universe days. But we finally got him here. He shows up big in full effect. Loved it. Solid villain. Quicksilver, like I said, despite her being gender swapped, yada yada yada, Quicksilver was good. Story was good, easy to follow. And the other thing that I like too with this movie is that it's self-contained. if you're not big into the whole MCU and you haven't really watched a lot of MCU films, you don't really have to do any sort of homework at all. You don't have to watch any of the TV shows. You don't have to watch any of the other movies to get what's going on in this film. This is its own movie. It takes place in its own, world, its own Earth. It's completely separate from the main MCU universe that we've been following for over 10 years now. This is a totally different universe. So, man, like, I can't say enough good things about this, man. I actually liked it a lot more than what I thought I would have liked it, going into it. So, Marvel, man, this is how you start. This is good. This is good, man. I know I keep saying that over and over, but I'm really pleased with how this movie turned out. Like I said, with the main story and everything, I really can't find any other faults with it. Like I said, in the beginning, it kind of does drag a little bit. It takes some time to get going, but once it gets going, it gets really good, and it ended up being pretty solid. Now, before I watched this movie, you're probably going to think that I'm crazy for this, but before I watched this movie, I said that no matter how this movie turns out, this could be like movie of the year, peak quality, up the yin-yang, movie of the year, whatever you want to call it. It could have been that movie. But if we did not get not a slight mention of Doctor Doom, throw the whole movie away. I know that's a wild take. I said that before going in. I'm like, yo, Doctor Doom has to show up in somehow, some way. I don't care if it's a name drop. I don't care if it's a cameo. I don't care if it's an Easter egg. He has to show up in some way because we're getting Doomsday next year. Marvel has to stop pussyfooting around. They have to stop teasing characters and waiting 2 to 3 years to there's no time for that anymore. Bring out the big dogs. And lo and behold, this is a spoiler, end credit scene. Yes, we do get our Doctor Doom ref. We do get the first kind of glimpse, hints at Doctor Doom. So this actually just pushed the cherry on the top for me. I said it before. This is a solid movie. It kind of brought back that excitement for me that I had with the MCU years ago. This kind of brings back my excitement a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. This does kind of bring me back in just a teeny bit, I'm not like 100%, so I'm not 100% back on the MCU bandwagon just yet. These past couple of movies, they have been decent for me. I have been saying these are good movies. So Marvel, they keep continuing this trend of releasing films that I like. So little by little, I'm starting to get back into the MCU groove again, man. So this is good. This is good. This is a solid Fantastic Four movie. This is way better than that Superman trash that everybody's hyping up. Fuck that movie. This is the film to watch, man. This is the film to go out and see. Like I said, Galactus, he was the star of the show for me. They did him justice, man. Galactus did his thing. They killed it. But I think that's going to be my review, man. I wanted to keep this short and sweet. I don't really have too much to say. I think everybody did their thing, man. Even Pedro Pascal, like I said, I'm still not sold on him being Reed Richards, but his performance in the movie was fine. He did his best, and what we got as Reed Richards is what we got. You know what I mean? But would I prefer somebody else? Of course. But, it is what it is. So, with that being said, that's my review. And I guess until my next one, we out here. I'm gone.